Alright, this really pisses me off, man. But, so I actually made another video earlier, but, oh my god. I'm so, I'm such a silly Billy, bro. Okay, so for lunch, I was eating noodles, right? I was like, I don't want to watch YouTube while I do it, right? And I was like, I don't really want to watch on my phone, so I'll watch on my computer, right? And, like, most, desktops, right? Like, my computer doesn't have like speakers, right? Because why would I have speakers on my computer when I use it to play games and do schoolwork, right? Like, what kind of person has no judgment if you do, anyways. But like, I just didn't have speakers, and like, I don't know if you guys have a preference. Like, I have a preference for which one I prefer off, right? I also don't want my mic to, get dirty while I eat, so I took it out, right? I completely forgot to put it back in. Fortunately, I had like no phone calls or no in-game calls during this time, fortunately. Like I just I just recorded the whole thing. And it just didn't go through because it didn't, because I was wondering, I was watching it. I'm so glad I didn't upload that. Oh my god, how it literally just empty air, and I would have like captioned it like uh grinding out 7.5k streak while commentating on what's happened in like the last, what, 4 days. It was just like, oh my god, that actually just. Anyway, I suppose if there's any time to do it, it's now. Right, so, man, maybe we should start writing scripts. But that's, not really. I think it's better unscripted. Anyway, so, like, for those of you, alright, yeah. Alright, so for those of you new, not you, Ibra, or our new subscriber, greatly appreciate it, by the way. But, so I applied to, like, what was it, like, 6 colleges? 7? Maybe 8. I don't really know. All I know is I didn't get rejected from one, which, like, it sounds really, really good on paper, but that just means I applied to some really bad schools. Because I was, you know, like, I didn't want to pour, like, all that work into something and just for, to not work out. You could say I'm afraid of rejection. Yeah. But, so yeah, I got waitlisted from one of them, right? Because it was like, I don't know, maybe my essay was bad. Or I'm almost certain it was my academic performance. So, which is why you should really, really try during your years in high school, from one degenerate, chronically inside, afraid of socializing person to hopefully not another. Like, talking isn't bad. I just it's just hard, man. It's so hard to keep a convo going. Man, I sound like a degenerate. But what's it? Yeah, so I was like, I applied. I got waitlisted. I was like, man. So I sent my letter of continued interest, right? It's the way to make sure that college is like, yo, I still want to go here. Please let me in. Because I was like, out of all my options, right, this one's probably good stats for the cost. And then it was like, yeah, I want to go here. And then I got waitlisted. I was like, crap, man. Like, what did I do wrong? Because I was like, I'm not a stellar student, but like, statistically, I should have been able to get in here. But I didn't. So I was like, shit. Um, and then so I was like, I get an email April 7th, like, yo, we have this new program going on. If you apply, it's not based off of academics. I think it was based off of how timely you answered the question. which is kind of making me doubt if I should go now. Because if it's based on timely response in general, and I responded like 15 days late, like maybe it wasn't such a good idea. But like, you know what? I'm in. Okay, I'm in. What's done is done. But like, so I'll just say, hey, yeah, I got it. And so like, I read it. I was all giddy. I told my mom. She's like, wow. And then it's like, yeah, it's only like a little bit from our house compared to the other one where it's like such a drag away. I'm really dreading this shit. Cause like, man, where was I? Yeah. And then so, as you know, new subscriber, right. Like, I'll do a 15 subscriber special. I'm not sure what it'll be. Maybe I'll post a poll. If you get like one response, I'm gonna be really sad. So, Mr. New Subscriber and Ibra, also Mr. New Subscriber, feel free to identify. I'm not gonna like yell at you or whatever. Like, it's just nice being able to refer you guys by name. Like, if you look at my other videos, I have a very loyal viewer named iBruzzy. If you check out his YouTube channel, there's an AI generated. This is not. I never said anything of this. I'm almost certain you can tell, but I did not say any of this. I do not own a batsuit or a furs. I'm not a furry. All right. It's like I, there's a video of me. That just sounds like I'm lying. Anyway, what he posts on his channel is not um it is it's AI me, okay? The AI can say whatever it wants. It's really none of my business. But I do not own a bat fursuit, regardless of what he tells you. Welcome to the community, my guy. Yeah, I like referring to you guys by name. So I really hope it's an easy name to say, and like I'll probably remember it. I'm like pretty good with names and faces, but you don't really do faces online. I don't really like to. I was thinking like streaming myself doing an AP Bio practice exam, but I like that's probably not a good idea because it's like what college board practice exams are not to be uh, redistributed, photocopied, used for any other purpose besides the exam or practice, I suppose. And I was like, oh well, what if I just did like a 90-minute time lapse of me just looking at the screen doing the AP exam or doing an AP practice MCQ. I was like, well, that's just kind of boring. It's just me staring at a screen. Like occasionally, I'm just worried I'm gonna like prop my legs up on like the table or whatever, and it's like, wow, you know, it's not like anything bad, but like it's gonna like flicker for like a second because I doubt I'll keep it up there for very long. What? There's no way, man. I like Revolution devs. I love you and all, right? Like this is some crazy like compared to like Evolution, right? Which is like another game just like this. Like I don't think I think they just like take it from the same side that you launch it's like alternating sides, right? How do you phrase it? Because like your Thunder Spirit count is independent from whichever one you use, I think. I don't know. Like I made my Roblox account with like a fake age and then like I think Evolution hasn't been age rated, so I can't play it anymore, which is kind of pissing me off because I was like low-key goated at that game. But it's whatever. I have a new thing to funnel my time into. It's I don't even know if it's better. Like this thing, the graphics are surely better, but was there even no that the game had freaking didn't have thunders. It did have thunder spears, but had the freaking guns, bro. APGs, not AVGs. Don't get it twisted. Anti-personnel gear, bro. That shit was so cool. I just hated that. What was it? Like the guns had recoil, not like the way that you expect. It's like this. Like when I threw that spear out, right? It blasted me backwards, which cancels out all your aerial momentum, by the way. Which absolutely, like, why is like a pistol doing this to me? Like, also 43 shots. You got 43 shots per clip, which is absolutely crazy because it bang, 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 bang. And it's not even like you had to like run at them. The only downside was that, like, you obviously can't break out of a Titan's grasp with handguns. Like, what? It's like you can't beat a, or you can beat a guy with a sword if you have a gun, but like, you know, you know what I'm saying. It's like you can't. Yeah, that's besides the point. What was I? What did that even have to do with what I was saying? Hold up, I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm actually really lost. I'm sorry. What was I gonna say? Oh, I suppose we'll just find a new topic. Oh yes, video ideas. So I was like, so after, I feel like I might have already gone over this, but I'm too lazy to edit this video. Actually, hell, this isn't even a video. This is just me talking while I play games before dinner. Oh. It was something about faces. I remember this. This is gonna be a horrible video. No one's watching this. Except maybe Ibra, because he's my goat. And maybe you too, Mr. New Subscriber, who I did not know the name of. And I was trying to check who you were, and like I don't mean to be like a stalker. I was just curious, because maybe it's someone I know, maybe it's someone I don't know. Like, regardless, like you showed up after I made that Annie raid video, which I am very, because I was, like, the way I got my armored serum was not through raids, but it was through trying to get 7.5k streak, and for that I should probably stop playing with glass cannon on. The amount of times I've blown myself up at like 3 or 4k is absolutely absurd. I am so upset at myself every single time that happens. But like, one time I was like, you know how like the entrance, there's like an underpass that you can choose. I took that, right, and there's a crawler waiting outside, and it just jumped at me. I was like, oh my god, I'm never doing that again. And I did it the next life, and I got away with it unpunished. And then, yeah, I got into college, bro. Aren't you guys proud of me? But more importantly, like the amount of time, so, in this game there are perks like Blessed. I think Blessed gives you crit chance, and then Peerless Strength gives you ODM damage or TS damage, Thunder Spears, not like this shit. But TS damage. Oh, I remember what I was talking about. Yeah, so I was doing a raid, right? And in this raid, and he's got like a ton of. It's an A rank raid, okay? And he's got a ton of health. Oh my god, my voice. I don't talk this much at once. I think I talk this much over a span of a day. So Annie is like, she got absolute ton of health. I think like after like a normal raid, I think of like what 42 million damage dealt, right? And then this guy, not even running a Titan, okay? He's just ripping it with blades, not Thunder Spears, blades. It's like he's got lower damage than just Thunder Spears, and he's just ripping into Annie. Like I have Oddball on and Nightmare, which means I don't know. Like this is my interpretation of how like raid multipliers work, but Annie has like Annie's stronger than she is normally, right? Like I don't really mind because it's like it's whatever. It takes me like an extra minute to do. It takes me like 10-15 minutes to do it on my own. Was it 15 to 20? I don't really remember. But And this guy just starts ripping into Annie. Like he's not even using abilities. I mean, he is using abilities. Like I think it was Order Rage or a Flare. I don't really know what orders look like because people normally don't run that stuff. But it was absolutely insane. He's like taking like 2 to 4% every time he swings, just absolutely decking Annie. I was like, what? What is this? Because that was absolutely disgusting. Like, how? How? Because when I punch Annie once as a Titan, right, I do like 111k, not crit, and then like with a crit I do like what 140 some, and then if I use an ability I get like 300k. 300k is what like 0.7%, but this guy is wiping off whole percents with each sword swing. Whole percents, like what? I was I was in disbelief because all right, not to throw any shade to like people I've done raids with, but normally I like shift pretty early and then my shift lasts throughout the fight, right? I have no problems doing that, right? Like, because when you're the armor titan, you get courage, right? Courage gives you hyper armor at like what, like freaking 4 shards. So, I'm like I'm just fighting the entire time. But then this guy is killing it. I have like rice, like family, like bloodline buff, right? To what's an encampment here? To like my shifting speed, right? So I like fill my bar 30% faster. And I'm pretty sure I had, what was it? Defatigable? Unfatigable? Which gives me 25% faster shift bar. As well as like what, 3 extra shifts? But all of that did nothing. I got the shift at at the third phase, like when Annie's like at the final part. I I I was, because I didn't even get to charge my thing up all the way. Do you know what I got? I got it to like, hold up. I need my cursor for this, but I also need to wipe all these guys out because I'm not gonna have enough Thunder Spears to do this. Holy lag, I can't move. Oh, that's embarrassing. Like I had it like, oh please don't get me killed. I had like up to here. Like it wasn't even a full bar shift. I was just, I could barely keep. I didn't even know people could do that much damage. What? Like I was in shock. It, it was crazy. I'm still thinking about it. It was absolutely crazy. Like how do you do that much damage? Was he an Ackerman? Maybe he was an Ackerman. But still, dang man. Oh, and then like I saw like someone do like solo Warbringer against Aaron, right? What was this, like the first 9 modifiers, aberrant, raid? You don't have to solo it. You can. Like you don't have to, but you can. And this guy solos. I was like, wow, that's actually really interesting. Because like raids are hard, you know. No, they're not. Yeah, they are hard if you're an ODM user, which you would have to be if you're clearing it with mods on, because if you have no abilities, you can't shift. And so I was watching. I was like, wow, I wonder if I could do this with Annie. And then so I started one out, right? I was like, I'll just turn on glass cannon because you know, like if the harder you train, the better, right? Like if I train myself to do it without getting hit, then I'll be better off, right? Because like training yourself to get hit or practicing when you can take hits isn't really gonna do much, right? And so I start the thing twice, right? Twice. I get my one off in, right? I get one blade attack in. She just whoops me. Like it's frame 1. It's actually frame 1. I go in, right? Because you don't get your talents, right? I don't get my invincible dash, and so I I go in, right, and then she just blips me out of existence. I was what? She can. I didn't know she hit that fast. Because like when you're in a raid, you know, you're just like constantly taking hits, and like it's either you taking the aggro because you're the Titan shifter, or you're bombarding with Thunder Spirits to get your Titan shift in. But dang, dang, I did not know she hit that fast. I got one hit off on her, like one clean hit that I got without dying. And it's because like you know how you can like hit and then or you can dash while hitting? It's because I got that in. But I would be damned if I'm going to do that for what, like 30 minutes flawlessly on end. Because if you have chronic injuries, right? If you're injury prone and have chronic injuries, you can't heal those injuries. Like what? No talents, right? So that means no invincible dash, and you don't have guardian angel, and you don't have your perks to save you from the injuries. Which means that if you get hit, you're hit, bro. Like if your arm's broken, there goes half your damage. If your ribs are broken, goodbye health regen, which you kinda need because, well, if your accessories are going into damage, what's going into safety? Nothing. Yeah, it's basically just your perk tree. That's it. Which means like, damn, bro, that's actually one hell of an achievement. Warbringer all on your own. I wish I could do that. But man, every time I think I'm pretty set at this game, there's just someone out there that's just way better than I am. Like another video idea I had was a Atari guide. I actually had like half of this planned out. I had a couple of clips because I was going to make it like when I originally said, hey Ibra, I have an idea, right? For like what video to make next. After I posted like me getting my armored serum, which is in my opinion the best Titan in the game because you can just face tank everything and then you have hyper armor so you don't get stunned, so you just keep hitting it. Like if you read, I think it was Weak Hero, you're like Wolf Cume. I'm sorry if I mispronounced the name. He's just walloping people over and over again. It's actually I'm pretty sure in like one of his fights he gets like grabbed, right? And then they just start playing a game of chicken where they're just walloping each other. It's kind of like that. Yeah, it's a pretty beginner friendly Titan. I never got to shift in any of my AOT games of choice. But yeah, and then I was like, well, this Tart guide is kind of taking a long time. It wasn't really taking a long time. It was just, I don't know. It was just kind of hard to sync up the audio and like what I was doing. So I was just like, wow, this is kind of cheeks, you know? And so I was like, I'll just do something else. And I was like, well, Revolution just had another update, so why don't I just make a video on it? Like I've heard a ton of things about the female Titan. Maybe it's hard, maybe it's easy. Because I fought it the first time, right? I'm pretty sure I said in that video, it's like, oh wow, she hits faster than you can hit, so you just de-shift after some time, because you just can't keep up with it. Man. Oh yeah. And actually, I'm really grateful to you, bro. Alright, bro. The final day, I was gonna do the streaming thing just to prove, like, because senior year, you gotta focus on college, you gotta focus on school. And I was like, alright, one final thing I'm gonna do. Final stream. I've been like doing it for a week, right? No one came. Probably because I wasn't advertising it. But if you have to like advertise it, it's not really getting up. Like it's like when you like paste your stream into like your post game chat, like sure maybe two of your teammates will come and they'll like follow, but like are they gonna watch you? Nah. They ain't gonna watch you. They're just happy they got the win. But so I was like, okay, let's see how this goes. Why would you? Oh, dude, you're a support player. Well, lucky for you, I like one of my teammates in my games is also a support player, and he streams. You should go check. That doesn't happen. Like, what? So I was like, all right, final chance. Yeah, this, and then I can focus on school. And then freaking Ibra comes in when I'm like playing League, and then you know it starts this entire thing. So well played, bro. You got me. You got me pretty good. You got me stuck here now. Cause like, you know, if this doesn't work out, I'd at least like to know that I tried. Wow. Well, I wonder if I can buy my emote. After this, then I'll end the video. I swear. I promise. I promise. I wonder how long this video is. Because I know there's nothing I need to cut. Or maybe I do need to cut some stuff, and I just didn't realize it. There's no way. Are are we for real? Oh, don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. I'm saving these coins for winning prestige again. Alright, alright, alright. Chat, 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 chat. This is like CSGO loot boxes. Alright, alright. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let it go. Out goes Y-O-U. Alright, here we go, here we go. Legendary, legendary, legendary. Unlucky. Alright, let's see. What do we want? What do we want? I don't really want these. Or this. Or this. Or this. I don't really want any of these. These all kind of suck. Is that back bling? Actually, I want Shinobu's Kaori. Gyu's is kind of mid. Explosion Art's pretty good, I suppose. Yeah, I want Shinobu's thing. I don't want this. Or Explosion Art. I suppose a Cleaver isn't bad either. Alright. Alright, gimme, 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 gimme. Unlucky, bro. Wait, wait, wait. Let's roll some memories while we're here. Select. Alright, please give me Apotheosis. Damn. Apotheosis? Apotheosis? What? How do you counter? I don't quite follow. But that's Fiora's W. For those of you who don't know. Alright. Alright. And until next time. Yeah, until next time.